Aquarius, I'm here to do your reading. Um, yeah, let's just go because I want to see what's about to. Whoa. Okay. Automatically, something jumped. Obviously, you probably saw that. Something jumped from the top of the pile to the middle of the pile, and then this just fell open. You could have just done something, made a leap, made a serious. That was weird. It was almost like the imagery that I got was a goldfish jumping from one tank to another, or from what like out of his tank into the ocean. I don't know why, but I feel like you've hit the jackpot, or that maybe you really have. Um, yeah, I feel like whatever is happening right now is really, really positive. You are being like, it's almost like someone paid for your dinner. Um, you have all the ingredients that you need for Christmas, all the ingredients you need for New Year's. You're not going to have to leave your house. It's like you made a huge Costco trip. Okay. Um, in that same way, this is like you leaving Costco feeling fed, like they give you little samples. You feel full, you're happy, you got all your food, you need to go home and spend time, like you might just be in a really good mood right now, Aquarius, about something. I don't know what's going on, but obviously we will hopefully get some advice or at least find out what's going down. That's what I'm saying. It seems like there was a gift given to you. In fact, I'm going to go back and pull this out. Feel like this needs to be on the table because it's not the card that jumped either. There was a different card and I don't know what it is. Maybe when I play this back I'll be able to catch a glimpse. But whatever that card that jumped, it's the energetic jumper cables that you just attach to something. And I feel like whatever it's like you had an old car that someone gave you. It was maybe run down and like worn out, right? But it was worth a lot of money because of the make and the model. So you now jumped the car, you've cleaned it up, everything is well oiled, running smoothly. Hello, Ophelia. I'll just try to please don't stop the reading. She's gonna stop it. Okay. I don't know. Ophelia, thank you. Sometimes she steps on the keyboard and the recording stops. So I got nervous. Something that you're hearing, you could be in court. I don't know why I got a court case. Um, like Robin the Hood. I feel like if there's something about you getting away with almost just, people are like, okay, this is the top of the reading right here. This is also you being able to successfully take something and give it to somewhere else. Okay. This is also kind of charity energy, gathering a bag. Like if you saw this bag is in the upright, it's like you're collecting your blessings right now. You're catching the blessings that were jumping at you. Okay. Caught it. Not only did you catch it, you got overflow in that basket. So now you got extra to give away to other people. Okay. If you've been running something for a while, and I'm talking about a charity, a business, an association, if you have any position of authority or whatever, you have probably been hearing of opportunities or news of something that is going to make you very extremely happy once you're able to collect on it, if that makes sense. It's almost like each one of your ears, this one has a gift basket for you, and this one has a whole bunch of money. Okay? That's like getting a tax return and a tax cut. all at the same time. The return and the cut. A cut of the returns. You could be getting a cut of something. I don't know what is being cut off, or what is being cut on. Maybe you just cut the power on, or it's a ribbon cutting ceremony. I'm seeing that big old loopy bow. Could be that. It's like you're breaking ground on something. Yeah, it's like breaking ground. Here, okay, so if this was all this money that you're collecting, maybe you're doing a development. Like if you're a developer, maybe you got a brand new piece of land, right? That's worth a whole bunch of money. It's a gift. That land was gifted by whoever, like literally by this donation, literally the by God, by the whatever higher power you believe in. It's something that it was, maybe there's a lot of people listening to you as you're speaking at this groundbreaking opportunity. Okay. What I'm also seeing is that there could be something about donating to the elderly. This man has a cane. And then also, I'm just seeing earbuds, like green earbuds in his ears for some reason. If that's a role that you play, you could be doing toys for tots or something like that. If you're into charity giving, maybe you're handing out blankets, coats, tarps, whatever. All those things are possible. Let me see what else comes out with. We're going to get the Oracle deck to find the energy behind this, and then we'll get clarifiers for the actual story. Okay, so Aquarius, this is number 27, commitment in the reverse, coming out right here. If you are in a court case, you're going to end up not being very committed to the monetary part of it. I think there's something more important. So as this is weird, but the image of having to put a baby in a basket and send it down the river, you could be giving up a portion of yourself, or saying, I don't care about the money, I just want to receive my child, or say, whatever it is that you're committed to, money can't fix it. It could be, this could be someone sick, who needs a whole bunch of money as a gift so that they can fix something. I don't know why I'm now seeing this as cochlear implant, a cochlear implant. And being able to run, so being able to walk through the street without having to, the weird sounds that they have at the stoplight, at the crosswalk. It's like ding 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 ding, or sometimes it's like, that's for people who are blind. But what about people who are deaf? They need to hear it when there's a car pulling up right behind them that could hit them. You know what I'm saying? So having a cochlear implant is just as significant as possibly getting some type of surgery done so that you can see again. You can't really say one thing is better than the other. I feel like right now, for some reason, Aquarius, what's going on right here? Tell me about this burden basket, because there's something about, are you going back and forth with someone about some commitment? What is going on? Okay, abundance is coming out in reverse. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's something about, it's like you don't feel like you're being, so this commitment to abundance is in reverse. And it's right behind whatever kind of money you're going to save on a gift. So this is really strange. So it's kind of like, I'm willing to spend, if I'm in a business, right, and I've got extra food, I'm willing to spend all this money from my own budget, for my own business, to make all this food. If I have extra food, I'm not going to spend any extra money on it, but I'm going to give that abundance away. Could be something that simple. Could be something as complicated as, I'm going to basically just be broke, but I am going to have my family together. Everyone's going to be healthy. Everyone's going to be present. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of illness, things like emotional distress, trauma, that kind of stuff, you can't pay your way back into that. And it's not something you can purchase. So that could also be, you could be going through some kind of deeper stress that you cannot pay your way out of, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, abundance is here at the bottom of the deck in the upright. This is curious to me. I'm going to take this actually. And then purpose is at the bottom of the deck under that. I'm going to set purpose over here. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle and see what comes out for the bottom of the deck, because I'm not sure that I'm supposed to take that purpose. But the unfurling of this abundance is something that belongs to you, Aquarius. This is your, whatever is unfurling, you're like able to, it's almost like you've got some type of fine tuning to listen to the unfurling of this beautiful, like, rose. It's a I just was talking about the earbuds. There's something about that unfurling here. Okay. And whatever that is, Aquarius, you are the one that is bringing that in. You're the one running the I feel like this is almost like a grand unveiling. Like, that's what I'm saying about ribbon cutting or a cord cutting. Like, this is almost like this. Look, you just received a new grandbaby or something like that. You're not committed to it yet because you've never even seen it. It's not born. It's a little bundle that's on its way, but it's not there yet, right? Abundance on the way, not there yet. But as soon as you get word, maybe your grandma and grandpa, or maybe you're, I don't know, like whatever, you're a man at work and you're waiting for the call from your wife that she's giving birth. You know what I'm saying? Like, something has arisen, something arose at my wife's belly today. You know what I'm saying? She's about to give birth. Like, that could be just as simple as this is. You know what I'm saying? Or as complicated. Okay. Number 39 just came out. Cooperation. So cooperation and this rose are at the bottom of the deck. The rose is number 22. Cooperation is number 39. I'll take both. Okay. Whatever it is, you're running towards something that is cooperating with multiple other areas of life, if that makes sense. Like, these all are running together. So remember, I was just saying I'm not sure what's going on. You will know how this is playing out for yourself. Whatever you're hearing is very abundant. I can tell you that much. How you're going to go about getting that, that's the portion that you're going to know. And it's your world. I'm just living in it. I'm going to use the Rider Waite to get some type of clarity, please. You've got the title card in reverse. You're not committed to the title of something. You just want the actual money from it. Two fell out on the seat next to me, so I'll take both of them. I don't really know which order they came out in, so I'll read both in both ways, okay? This is abundance in reverse with this gift basket, and that's something that ties you up on the inside. It's like it's anxiety is what it is. It's feeling really like butterflies in your stomach feeling. I don't feel like this is bad. I feel like if I was to go along with like the baby thing, this would be like you going through morning sickness and like the symptoms of pregnancy that are not so fun to go through, and having to wait. The time frame there is maybe that's the gift of time. Not yet time for that to unfurl. You know how that's what a fetus looks like in utero? All wrapped up, little zygote. Okay. That's a little gift that you can't rush it, you can't force it. So if you feel bad, you're just gonna feel bad. And that's all there is to it. Okay. Over here, if I was to swap these cards around, I do have the death card. This is a death procession. In New Orleans, there's a really good series called Treme, Treme, and it's about Louisiana death processions. You should go watch it if you've never understood that before. This could also be this little burden basket that is not very abundant. Okay. This could be kind of simple and it could be kind of complicated, like the other portion of your reading, Aquarius. You're still receiving money, but there's going to be some type of, like, you're no longer committed to one thing. Like, so let's say maybe your entire portfolio before, you're completely committed to Apple. You've always been a Mac person. You've always loved apples. You that's just been your thing, right? This is your first Samsung. This is your first LG. This is your first Siemens. This is your first flip phone, period. Okay? It could be something that mundane, or it could be something like you're not going to commit to this idea of Adam and Eve being in the bag. You're not really committed to that because you've seen too much death. Because you don't think it's abundant to give people gift baskets, but only if they're not homeless. Only if they are well groomed and come to church every weekend. Only if they are on the board or part of the. I mean, yes, of course, you want to tell those people thank you eventually, but I also think this is kind of like saying I'm not going to ascribe to favoritism. I'm not going to invest in just one place or another. And if I'm being forced to do that, if I can't believe in Adam and Eve, as well as the proton and neutron, electron, nucleus, if I can't believe in both at the same time, then I feel weird. I don't feel like my abundance is here. I feel like I've been given a burden basket. And I'm going to die because I don't believe the same things that y'all do. So there's just no afterlife for me anymore. I have no reason to believe in anything, right? That could be the way this is playing out. You could feel really tied up about the things that you're hearing in terms of abundance. This could be towards somebody else. Maybe this is someone else looking at you. You will know how this applies. Let me get this last. Okay, we're just gonna go with it. Temperance Angel is right here at the bottom of the deck for the top of the read. So that goes along with this. You've been running something kind of. It's kind of a big deal. I want to say you've been either running from it or actually running it, like actually in charge of whatever cooperation, whatever, I don't know, this like bridging of the gap, the changing of the guard, the passing of the baton, whatever this is, you've been watching over it. Oh my God, here's death at the bottom of the deck. I don't know what's going on, but you are watching something transform completely. And like I said, I don't know which one of these goes where, but let's just pick up only the last layer of cards and take a look. You're no longer going to, it's almost like you took the title, you put your Apple in your purse, okay? Put your phone in your purse. And you did it out of respect. Because you know that whatever's on that phone, maybe, that people could hear, would send them into a state of distress, would send them into a really delicate state that they could not probably handle. You know, they say the truth will piss you off, or the truth will set you free, but first it'll piss you off. That's kind of what this is right here. You could be a missionary saying that without the belief in the Garden of Eden, you are going to be tied up and slaughtered. You know, I know that's really extreme, so don't take it that extreme. I'm just saying that you could be sitting there preaching to someone on high, Okay? You could be upset that somebody is saying these things. It could go either way. It doesn't really matter, but this is if you're going to hold it up like that, that's one of the interpretations. The other is that, you know, without this apple or without this title card, then you never would have had like the death of an experience. And it could have been like in your heart space. You could have had a real death in your kind of, and I don't want to say death because it's so extreme. I'm just using death because the death card is here right behind the temperance card. And then the judgment is right behind it, if you can see that. So it's like you're angry over the death of judgment when it comes to something. You don't even want the title to die. It's just something that you're a part of. You're caught in the crosshair because you're the one that's running the title, or you're the one that's trying to get these two sides to cooperate, or that's what I'm saying is like there's something about you either being the mediator or being stuck on one side or the other. I feel like there's 3 different energies in this reading is what I'm trying to say. And you are only one of those 3 energies, Aquarius. You're not all 3 of them at the same time. Top of the reading says all the energies that you're needing to juggle at the moment. That's telling us what you're juggling, right? But this is demonstrating for you the minutia or the details, the small nuances within that struggle. And if you're not committed to putting money into a title or into a specific brand name, maybe, it's like when people boycott things, like recalls on food, or when they boycott a specific brand or designer because they don't like their ideologies, their morals, their values. They've done something to offend their senses. That's what this is. It's like, I will put this is the old album that has the offender's name on it, and we're sending it down the river because it's no longer abundant. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like being shame. Like, I don't know why I'm hearing that also, but it's almost like the abundance that's coming out before you is you hearing other people being tied up. And that might be, they say, sometimes they set the table in front of you, in front of your enemies, for you, in front of your enemies. That's kind of what this is. You could be listening to the table being set for you and your enemies getting tied up, or vice versa. Okay? Either way it goes, you're making some quick, fast actions here. And I feel like you are moving towards cooperating with whatever this is to begin with. But I do feel like there's a kind of a hiccup here. And it's not such a big hiccup that you can't, like, you just hold your breath or get scared, like, boo, right? Or just hold your breath, pass out, go blue in the face. I don't know. That's what I'm saying is like there's something kind of here that is gonna be like, what? Like, if we look at what's right down the middle, this stack right down the middle, that's the one that's probably gonna be difficult. Yeah, that's the one that's gonna be difficult to run. Is that whatever procession this is, whatever flower bringing, slow singing, whatever, that part is not so abundant. And if you have to run that part in conjunction with, or in cahoots, cooperation with other portions of your life, that's why it's on the top of the read here, is because you might need to pay a little bit more attention to your trajectory. Not in a bad way. I'm talking about like keep going where you're going. Keep doing what you're doing. Your purpose of cooperating is now running. It's now up and running. The purpose of cooperation is now functional. Now, please keep all hands and legs inside the... Just kidding. Just kidding. I am kidding, but, not really, because it's important that these two came out right next to each other in opposite positions, as did these guys, right? And they overlapped like this. This was in the first row. both of these were in the second row, although abundance was in reverse there. And then abundance came out in the third row in the upright. So underneath it all, I don't know why I'm hearing Gwen Stefani. Underneath it all, you're gonna be all right. And I know that it might not feel like that right now. I don't know if there's actually been a death in the family, if you've just lost the title of something, or if you feel like you're going to. I don't know, Aquarius. You will know how this applies to you. If it doesn't apply, leave it. Sometimes my messages aren't for everybody. So anyway, hope that was somewhat light bearing on whatever situation you're going through. Good luck.